What is up? We had another lot of misfortunes after the last video. Believe it or not, I think it was the day after I posted, I got sick all over again. Not even kidding. Literally right all over again. Next day, someone said they had allergies and like sniffles and everything, which was funny because the same day I started getting it, which makes me think it wasn't allergies, because then the next day, felt like I got hit by a train again. Still been on the track to recovery. Now it is Wednesday. We got legs. I did squat already, I'm not gonna lie, but they were not feeling so right. So we finished our sets with that, and we're actually doing leg press. I was gonna do pitch shark, but it was taken. So we ended up doing this. With leg extensions, we're taking two. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I fell off a little bit. We've been on the right track again though, so we're getting back to it. But I just found the right weight for this. Actually still might be going up. Actually, this might be good. Thanks. Yeah, that's where we've been at. Everything. My brother said I should put 20 plates on. Like I said, yeah, we're back on track. Stop barbell benching, at least for right now. I think I discussed that even before, but been deadlifting beltless too. It's felt a lot better, honestly. I think a thick belt forces me into an RDL. It makes me like just throw my hamstrings right out. And well, of course, beltless, I can fix that. Yeah, kind of think of what else right now. We've been back to high bar squatting starting this week. Like I said, I've been doing the pitch shark too, been really loving that. Still might do it. It just depends on time, because I still want to get this in, or finish this, get adductors, of course, leg extensions, and then if there's time, I would definitely throw those in, and calves. So we'll see. But like I said, still got some sniffles and stuff. I'm not sure if you hear it. My water, but we'll get past it. I think this is helping. Just sweat it out. So we'll take it. You know, it's kind of worked out too, because I really didn't feel like taking my sleeves off after squats. So, like I said, worked out. We're going about medium level on the pad, toes pointed out, knees going outside of our body as well. Really focus on it. Yeah, y'all will be proud. I'm actually been lowering weight just to make sure I get the full benefit of it. It's been working. Yesterday for dumbbell bench. I mean, we can still do the 120s for that, but slowing it down and making sure I get depth has been crazy pump ups. Like they're shaking. Makes it tough too. Oh, lightheaded. That we never stretch or anything. I know it can help in some cases, but when it comes to lifting heavier weight, nope, hurts us. So we don't do it. And plus, I feel like the compounds kind of stretches out, especially for how long it takes to warm up to finally working sets, and then back down. Oh, crap. Not bad. Okay. Still got a good bit of time. Been hitting my cardio, been hitting my abs. kind of been doing more of like a 2 days on, 2 days off for abs. Work on, upper abs one day, and then like obliques and lower abs the next. So a bunch of leg raises. I'm not gonna, I am doing another set, believe me. But to save time for the video, because I will have to rush some stuff, kinda. I'm gonna jump to leg extensions if one's open. If not, we're definitely going pitch truck. But you gotta keep this going. Legs feeling nasty, pumps going good. So I don't want to stop. Yeah, let's go hit some leg extensions. We got our test set in, so now we're good. Adjusted everything we need to, and we're off. We are doing little sissy squats with these. Just to keep it going. I meant to say too yesterday, I did try recording yesterday. I thought my receiver broke because it would light up for like a second and then just not. Like there was nothing on the screen, nothing. I'll be honest, I thought I broke it, or I thought it was broken. I guess I just forgot to charge it. Which I mean does make me happy. I was about to have to, not steal, but like ask my brother for his. But I hooked it up last night because I can remember to do stuff like that. But I hooked it up and it was just like no battery. I was like, thank God. That saved me like $220. Or like I said, I would have asked my brother. It was just weird though, because I swore I charged it. Like I must have accidentally, because I leave it in my bag, I must have accidentally turned it on. And it just stayed on. That's like all I can think of. Like I said, it's not broken. We're still recording today. We're good. I am tired as hell. This is one of those workouts we're going to have that grit to get through. Like I said, squats were a struggle. They were not pretty. I'm just super tired. We have been lowering the calories though. Like I said, ever so slowly. I said I was going to do that. Sitting close around like 223-ish, so I mean down about technically 2-3 pounds. Like I said, before we prep, I think the goal will be to get down to like 215. Because I think from there, I don't think it should be any more than 30 pounds we'd have to lose. So we'd have enough time. Even if we have to aggressively cut after, we'll be good. That's it. Cardio, though it is daily, it's moderate. Slight incline. At a very slow speed. I need to lower the weight. Holy crap, I can really do this. But very, like 3 pace, that's all. At a 6 incline for 15 minutes. 3 incline for 2.5. And then 0 incline for the last 2.5 to even out 30 minutes or 20 minutes of cardio. That's how it's been. Let me move this up so I don't feel corrupt. There we go. But it's been working. Though soon I think I might want to do 15, 6, 5 minutes at 3, 5 minutes at 0. Just add on an extra 5 minutes of cardio. But we'll see for now. We're still getting the job done, like I said. We did fall off a little, so I think that's some of the mishaps right there. But we're going to be good. It's going to work out. I think they started releasing some show dates, but there's only 2 for next year so far. And there's a February one, like Brazil, which I'm obviously not doing. And there's one in May in North Carolina, which yeah, I could do, but it's like an extra 3-4 months outside of when I want to do it. So All right, it's like 2, but still. I'd rather not. I want to get one in sooner. So I'm hoping the more we get through September and everything, they can release more and more, just so I can actually plan for a certain date, peak week, everything like that, instead of running blind. Have been working on our posing still too. Still tweaking some. Like side chest, I think I found better angles. So that's coming a bit better. Abs and thighs, I think, is just coming better since we're dropping a little bit of weight and continuously training. Other than that, I feel good about most poses. I hope my front double bi though looks better as time goes on. Just a little fat in the arm still, and we're pale as hell there, so it doesn't really show out as much. At least right now, the separation. So I'm hoping, yeah, around that 215 mark before we prep, things look a lot better. And of course, with prep, we'll get shredded. Time is it? Adductors, calves. I'm trying to think. Pitch stroke might not actually be the move. I think I'm gonna do a 60 squat machine or platform. So we'll just hold like a 45 in our arms or something. And just go to town. I think the pitch stroke's gonna take too long to do stuff with, and plus we're pretty burnt out. So I think that'll just work better. Better stretch, better flex. So let me wipe this down. That's where we're going. This was actually all the stuff I needed. I can barely walk still. That's a plus. Let's wrap up quads. You know, I'm ready to have to wobble all day. We'll stay out of the, or propped out a little bit just so we capture the legs. But yeah, my legs are torched. I did one practice rep and it felt awful. But they have rested a little bit, so we get that benefit. But we're just thinking about our quads as we go to the top. A little mind muscle connection. Just now thinking about how much this actually hurts my calves, honestly. Because this is absolutely squishing them. But as a plus, it does make them look bigger. Yeah, we're gonna throw the weight. Just hit some body weight. Ah, come on. Okay, yep. Struggle a little bit. A little lightheaded. I'm not gonna lie, as a finisher, this is gonna be a 2 or 3 set finisher. I'm dying. And it's just hitting now. I'm not gonna lie. Last week, I started with pitch shark. I didn't even do barbell squats. And the pump was insane. That's why I wanted to do pitch shark today. So honestly, hitting leg or squats, barbell, and then hitting leg press. Changed it up in a good way. Pump is still nasty. Again, I can barely move my legs, and we work all day. So we're gonna struggle. And I still got calves and adductors, honestly. Still deciding on what calves I want to do though. I have been liking the kind of like a leg press or hack squat machine. That's basically like a donkey calf raise. Have been enjoying doing that still, but might be the week to do seated. I don't know. Need to find a better song. Though I already know what I want to play. Try not to fully rest the weight on the pad so it ruins it. All right. Yeah, this might be a 2-set finisher. Had in the assisted squats before this really made these 10 times worse. Okay, come on. Ooh. Ooh, come on, come on. Yeah, I can't. You know what's crazy? I almost did lunges. Whew. Confirmed. Can't really stand right now. Oh yeah, we're doing calves next. I'm gonna give my legs a little bit of a break before I hit the adductors again. Even though I got some good adductor work with that leg press. Didn't mention that yet, but they were pushing in a good way. Always working on making us pop more, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, calves, give the quads a break, finish with them, and then I gotta walk for 20 minutes to get some steps in. So yeah, time to suck it up and keep going, because no one else is gonna do it for me. All right, let's go. Guess we can call this seated. I'd say a mix of the two, honestly. Because of course we do have the seated premise, but instead of our body moving, our calves are the, I guess, part moving. Same thing. We'll just say still calves. Tried getting a different angle. I don't know if I like this one. Making sure I hit these right. All right. It's good too, because I don't know if you see it, because I'm pale and stuff, but I feel like the quad band on my right leg is starting to pop a lot more than it usually does. Especially, like I said, I still think I'm 223 or so. I haven't stepped on a scale in about a week, honestly, so. Could be totally wrong. I'm gonna adjust it a little. I'm gonna just point it up a little bit. Who knows, I could be like a pound or two lighter though. So maybe that just goes right from the calves. I've been looking at my old photos though, and I can't wait, honestly, for the legs and calves to just like pop. Weirdly enough, it's just so it can pop at work, as stupid as that sounds. The job I had leading into like the final month of prep, I could only wear long pants, so it like, alright, to add to it too, anytime I walked any distance, like it could be like 5-10 minutes, if I was just constantly walking, veins everywhere pop out, especially the quads. But what I was getting at is, the job I had, all I was able to do was wear long pants, so like I couldn't ever wear shorts, so people would see it and just be like, what the hell? But where I'm at now, both places, I can wear shorts, so like when it's that time, I start walking around a lot, especially on the double, quads and veins are just gonna be popping. I'll be like, oh, you know, my quad itches, lift the pants up a little bit, of course flex them, just show them off, as stupid as that sounds. It's like those spoof videos where it's like, can you give me directions? It's like, yeah, it's over there, and you start curling or flexing your bicep. A little lightheaded. Yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, too, just because shoulders and quads are my favorite things to see shredded. I just think the quads are cool. But, like, I don't know, it just looks cool. Like every quad, like every single muscle by itself just popping. The feathering especially, I think that's the sickest part. Like I said, the veins. I'm not super vascular or anything genetically, of course, until I get super lean. So when I got to that point and they were just everywhere, I thought it was the coolest thing. That, and it'll be nice to have abs again, so. Because that's only happened about twice. Not 3 times. Where like they've been plump. Now I just look like a fluff ball. So we're working on it. I just hope if I can have them visible at 215, we'll be in a lot better place. Not shredded, but just visible. Just the closer I get to the stage weight of maxing out the weight cap at amateur, the cooler it's going to look, of course, every time. I'm really just excited to make, or hopefully my waist looks smaller. It was small anyways. I think it got down to like, I want to say it was either 30s or right below 30 inches. So that was a huge W. If I can make it look smaller, hopefully, you know, we got some lat development in, and just the taper looks better. That'll be good. Like I said, of course, just holding on to more muscle this go around. And the places where I'm really hoping it added, definitely hope the hamstrings pop more. Hope the glutes are a lot better. Have been working the glutes, so I hope that pays off. And the back. I mean, I don't think it's terrible. I just think my high insertions make it look weirder. So the lower I can make it look, the better. And that adds to making my waist look smaller. Yeah, now that we've basically committed to, you know, not maxing out every week and ego lift. Well, I still might ego lift sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I think you need to sometimes. But besides the maxing out and just the only doing the compounds that won't really benefit, it's nice to change it up. Like I said, we're back to dumbbell bench. High bar squatting, and I'm still gonna do it, but I'll do it for like actual sets of 5 versus top single, maybe 2 reps, and then 4 or 5 for like 10. It just makes no sense. I'm not right on time. Holy crap. All right, I had to check on the adductors because this was the left calf set. I just wasn't even thinking about it. So give me a minute. Really 5 seconds on the camera, of course, because I just clip everything. But we're gonna go there. If it's not open, I might have to push it to tomorrow and just get my cardio. But I think one's open. Next cut will determine. So it's either gonna be me closing out and me hitting adductors. I think it'll be adductors though. Looks like it's open. All right, we're at work, so went to do the adductors. First off, one of them was taken, which I already knew, but the other one was open because it's broken, all right? And I didn't know there was a sign up until I put my stuff down and looked like an idiot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been broken for like 2 weeks actually, so I don't know why I thought it was fixed. Kind of disappointing, but we did 25 minutes of cardio. We just did a bit more since it was taken. And the guy was actually on it for all 25 minutes after I decided to do the treadmill. So that was, I don't know if I'd call it impressive or what I'd call it, honestly. It's a long time to be in an adductor machine. But I think he was doing a little circuit, so I think that's why. Kind of bums me out, but you know, whatever. It happens. I can do them tomorrow, which I will be filming again too. So since the last few weeks have been, you know, everywhere. Like I said, still not really sick. I'd say this might actually be allergies with the sniffles and all that, but feeling hit like a train twice, literally when I thought I was getting better, right back to back, has been insane. But like I said, we're doing a lot better. We've been dialing it back in. Like I've been seeing all over TikTok and stuff, getting ready for the great lock-in, which is which is now. You know, got to start prepping anyways, like I said. So we're gonna do good. Really happy with today's leg day. Got to say that, and kind of excited for tomorrow. Definitely gonna be shoulder pressing. I think I'm gonna switch to dumbbells actually, though I do like barbell. I was gonna say it yesterday, but actually I didn't film. My shoulder's been acting up a little bit. I can still do a bunch of movements, but you know, I don't want to put stress on it and make it worse. Like dumbbell bench kind of hurt a little bit, but not enough to where I'm like, it's about to actually like pop or something like that. I think it's just a little strain or something like that, which we'll get over. Maybe with some stretching. I don't know. Change it up with something I never do. At least before workouts. I'll do them after, but before, nah. But yeah, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd like to do barbell seated press. So it'll be one of the others. But yeah, we got shoulders and arms. Like I said, I'm pumped up about that. I'm feeling really good about the arms and shoulders lately, so that's always a huge plus. But yeah, the quads, I don't like give or take on the day. Honestly, sometimes they look weird, sometimes they look good. I feel like this morning they looked a bit better. I think it's just because we got them super pumped, but I'm gonna take it as a win. Okay, so we got this. We got tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna film Friday as well for a little chest and back, get some incline in. Also, just because too, like Saturdays are still like. Well, obviously my second leg day for hamstrings, but they're super, not rushed, but we're on a strict, like just time schedule with that since I still do work doubles on Saturdays. So those aren't as fun. You know, we don't really get any squats in or anything, just some, you know, Romanians, leg curls, seated leg curls, Nordic hamstring curls, and calves. Quick and simple, in and out, doesn't take any time. But yeah, that's the goal. I am excited to be back to this. It keeps on going back and forth. I'm going to keep fingers crossed and knock on wood right now that I don't get sick again, because last time I said it was gone and over with, I literally, like, it was the next day. Like, I'm not even fronting that as a joke or something. The next day I got sick. That was just my luck. It's been my luck. And like I said, though, we're going to hopefully keep it strong. But on a weird side note, I am a slut for some pumpkin tasting stuff. Not even like lattes or stuff, since I've never had any of those, but like pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin donuts. I'm a little hoe for. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna front. Sounds basic, but you know, we've been holding out all right. Harris Teeter, grocery store here, has some really good peanut butter pumpkin cookies. Even better pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, but they haven't been making them, so that's been my saving grace. They usually put them right at the front of the door, which gets me, but like I said, they've been out. So it's been a win. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm going to just close this out right here, get right to editing and posting, because like I said, it's been a while, and I actually really just wanted to come back to this. So excited to get back. Like I said, we're going to be dropping a little bit of weight, hopefully get around like the 220s by like next week or something, or like a bottom 220 by like next week, I'm thinking. And then, yeah, just push to like 215. And then by that time, it probably should be about time to like really dial it in for a comp. I'm hoping within like a month or so, we move it a bit slower to get to 215. And by then, what would be October? Yeah, they should definitely have more show dates by then, so we can actually pinpoint. Yeah, super excited. Stay long. We're still going to be pushing some heavyweight, just a bit different than what y'all are used to. And we're going to get shredded. So I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, which I'll probably post Friday. And then Friday's workout I'll post Sunday. And we'll just start it all over and hit some deads on Monday. Probably post that Tuesday. But we'll work on that one next week, okay? I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Like I said, hit some nasty shoulders and arms, and we'll see what's up. All right, catch you then. Peace.